Not only does this film that I'm about to review have an infestation of killer lampreys, it has an infestation of badass characters, too.
Welcome to the horror show. To realize there is nowhere to run. No game to try. Paranoia is hiding alive. Welcome to the horror show. To realize there is nowhere to run. No game to try. Obsessions rule your mind.
Blood Lake. Attack of the Killer Lampreys. At first, I thought this film was a giant joke. I didn't even know it was real until Nathan Alexander Kent Williams brought it to my attention. So there's a shout out to you. Now, this film was distributed by the Asylum. Okay, but it was also distributed by Animal Planet. Yeah, I guess since kids all saw Sharknado and they're like, yeah, they can handle blood and gore nowadays, then why not make a bloody, gory, gross-out creature feature? For the whole family! Now tell me not. This film's DVD cover and back cover totally sells the idea for a family movie night with killer lampreys. They feed on one thing only. Your child's brain cells? Now, let's start being fair. This film is pretty awesome. I mean, every single character gets their turn at being a badass. Hell, even like the 8-year-old kid gets a turn at being a badass. The Lampreys look pretty cool. Christopher Lloyd's in this film, although this would probably be his reaction to getting the script for a Blood Lake Attack of the Killer Lampreys. Great Scott! Underwhelmed. And if you thought Christopher Lloyd wasn't enough, you also get a cameo appearance by Jeremy Wade of River Monsters on Animal Planet. Of course. It was a cool cameo, even though it lasted like several seconds. But back to Christopher Lloyd's character, he's a complete jackass in this film. He is probably the most irritable mayor I've ever seen in any creature feature. That's even more so than Mayor Vaughn from Jaws. He sees all this shit going down and he's just all like, be gone. But it doesn't work that way. But what does work out is a lamprey trying to work its way up Christopher Lloyd's ass, and that does not turn out pretty. There's also a scene with a chick and a weed whacker, and that is pretty badass. I don't really see many creature features with weed whackers being used, so that is pretty awesome. I also like the characters that were part of the family. They were very natural, and they worked well together. I also like the killer lampreys, believe it or not. They were treated like an actual threat, and they were a nuisance. And there was a serious infestation. It was a big problem, and they focused so much on it that it didn't seem like they just were trying to put it aside for a little bit. It was always about the lampreys, with the occasional character development and plot building. Do you know what else I liked about this film? The score. It was happy, it was epic, it was intense when it needed to be. It is also really fast-paced, and it's put together well. I also dug the cinematography. It looked very pretty. So what is wrong with this film? I can't really find anything. It is an awesome creature feature. I definitely recommend you check it out. I guess my two minor gripes about this film is that the CGI could have been a lot better, and there could have been so much more gore. Plus creative kills. Overall, I give Blood Lake Attack of the Killer Lampreys a 4.5 out of 5. You goddamn right. I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, and so leave comments and subscribe.